Good day, everybody. Terilee Harrison here with Team Referral Network Virtual Chapters with another edition of Team Talk Live. And I have a very exciting guest for you, and I might sneeze, you guys. I'm just saying, oh no, oh no, oh no, there's no mute button. Anyway, okay. Okay,
so good.
Yeah, I'm great. Our awesome topic today is on blogging for business owners, and my expert to share with you is Rhonda Salvestrini, and she is a writing coach. Welcome, Rhonda.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Terilee. I'm so excited that we finally get to have this chat.
Me too. Me too. I think that this is a topic that many business owners want to have more information on, and I'm so excited to talk to you about it. So for our guests, let me tell you a little bit more about Rhonda. So as a communications expert and writing coach, Rhonda is on a mission to help writers overcome the overwhelm, find confidence in their voice as an authority, be inspired to write bravely and fearlessly, and connect with their audience through authenticity. With 25 years experience as a professional writer, she has helped aspiring writers, longtime authors, and speakers transform their messy, disorganized, and awkward content into beautifully written stories that move audiences. So, Rhonda, there will be people watching that are like, hey, I'm ready to write my book. And the thing is, like, Rhonda's here and she can help you with that. But there are people that also just they're not wanting to do anything like that, and they would even like to start a blog, revive their blog. So why don't we talk to those people today, and maybe we can have you back another day to talk about more writing. Would that be okay?
I think that's perfect. And maybe, my bio, I should have changed that a little bit so that entrepreneurs and business owners know that I help them too. I help them get their voice out into the world. A book is a behemoth, so we're just not even going to go there yet. Too many people aren't ready for that. Your blog, though, is an essential piece of your business. It's really how you gain authority in your industry. It's how you let your clients know who you are. It's how you answer their questions and really solve their pain points so that they see you as the authority and the expert.
Excellent. Excellent. So we have 3 tips today. So number 1 is that it's essential to any business. We'll get into that. Number 2 is where are we going to start? How do we start our blog? And then we have an awesome number 3 that we'll move into. So talk to us some more about how essential it is to your business.
So I guess I kind of jumped ahead. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
But the fact that blogging can be used in the long form as well as repurposed as videos. It can be repurposed as a Facebook post or a LinkedIn ad, but it's really about connecting with your audience. It's about really solving their pain points. They want to learn from you. They're coming to you because you have the answer. So they have a problem, they need a solution, they're coming to you, you're building trust. And that's really what you want, because people do business with people they like, trust, and people who they like and trust. Right. And so they're getting to know you when you're letting them in. And I know some people get hung up on having to do storytelling. And I don't think it's about that. I think the storytelling becomes organic once you get into responding to your clients. And so that's why it's so essential. You want to make that connection with them that you can't otherwise make face to face. And the beauty of it is that you can reach people you never would have thought of before, and across so many different mediums, which makes blogging so powerful.
That's so amazing. So amazing. So where do you suggest that we start?
Starting can be paralyzing for people, and I get it. I had a client tell me she was afraid of words. So one of the things is to really just set some time aside for yourself. And I always recommend 30 minutes. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just the 30 minutes, I think, is good, of uninterrupted time to give yourself that permission and space to write. Turn off anything that can trigger some kind of reaction, like your phone,
notification, right? Yeah.
And then, think of a topic that you want to write about, but maybe not reinvent the whole wheel. Look at what people are posting on Facebook. What are some questions they're asking? And then solve that question, answer that question, and use other people's content for inspiration because somebody's already written about it. That's a given. But your unique voice and your authentic voice is your authority. So you're able to fill the content gaps with your perspective on that topic. So you have a place to start. You're not starting from scratch with a blank screen mocking you.
Yeah.
And you give your perspective on this topic so that you feel less stressed out trying to sit there just looking at that blank screen.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Can you imagine? If someone was just to start like one post a week, is there anything wrong with that?
No. One post a week is fantastic. You want to get comfortable with the process. There's a mindset to it all. You know, we've got that head trash floating around telling us that we aren't the experts and why are we the ones to be writing this? But if you start small, you'll build up momentum. You'll build up that belief that, yes, you know what you're talking about. Then you'll also create engagement where really your blog is a conversation. You're having a conversation with somebody. So when you post that blog and you start receiving comments and questions, you can build on it, which is the beauty of it. And if you're feeling up for it, you can create a long piece of content, maybe 1,200 words, and then pull it out and create other pieces off of that, either
Yes.
to repurpose or as a new blog.
Yeah. Now, if there are the people, because some people like to talk and some people like to write. So what would you say if someone is just like communication and writing is really difficult for them and they just are gifted with the gift of gab? Do you have any ideas or tools with them for how that they could begin to move over and translate their words into their written blog?
I see what you're saying. I wasn't understanding. Sure, there are lots of text to talk applications that people can get on their phones. And actually, one of my clients was talking about that, how she's much more comfortable talking. And so when she's out and about or when she's sitting at her desk, she'll literally just start speaking in her iPhone. Gosh, off the top of my head, I don't know any of them, but I know that there are a lot of talk to text that will really help get your words out onto that blank screen so you're not having to sit there and type. That will make it easier for people.
Now, I will say sometimes for me, I can do both, but the way I talk is not the way I write. And sometimes my editing that must be done on what I've transcribed is just a hot mess and it's not worth it. So for anyone who thinks that they want to try it, just be aware. And maybe you talk more precisely than I do.
Well, I have the problem in that I talk too fast. So I don't use those because they frustrate me. Like I don't like Suri because I talk too fast and I know it's me. And so I prefer to just sit with the keyboard, or I like to recommend people use pen to paper too, because it really slows down your mind and your thoughts. And you're able to really concentrate more. So I'm a big advocate of pen to paper, especially for your outline. So you're creating a map for yourself and you know where you're going and get started.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we have some comments. Are you ready? So we have people watching from the UK. Brian Morrison is here. Chella's watching from Orange, California. Oh, she said in the house. I'm thinking her house, but the house. Sorry, Chella. Sorry, Chella.
So Chella's in the house.
Chella's in the house. Sorry, Chella. I was like, been a long night. And then I do love this. So Brian says, I'm excited at being here as I'm looking to set up the Life of Brian blog.
I love that.
Sharing his birth, including time in children's homes, abuse, homelessness, mental health, and 20 years of alcohol addiction till he was given 6 months to live in 2005. So he has this amazing, you must talk to Rhonda actually about your story, period. But Brian's desire to help others through his story is very powerful. So thanks, Brian. That would be awesome. So he's thanking you for the awesome tips.
You're welcome.
And then we have someone here that I've worked with, Rhonda, and she's amazing. Anyone wanting more ease in their writing will adore Rhonda's ability to help support their creative genius. And oh, Brian has an invitation for you to do a live with him too.
Oh, I would love that. Thank you. Please reach
Yeah, so
out.
awesome.
Wow, look at that.
Awesome.
I
Great.
think
Great.
Brian could actually start building his book with his blog. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
I was thinking that too. So here's another one. I contribute a monthly article for my attitude adjustment column in my community newsletter, and I repurpose it to Facebook posts. Yes, but I need to do blogs and social media. Not sure what's the best way to do that. So they have the article and the post. So what do you think?
Well, they have the article and the post. Do they have a website where they're posting that? Do they have other places where the readers go where they could also post that? That's one of the beauties of repurposing. They've got the mediums, if you will, the Refinery 21s. Finding where your readers read is essential to connecting with them. Now, I know like the mediums, or I'm not sure if it's Facebook so much, but they like you to change out your images, maybe change out the first sentence or two, and maybe change out your headline, just so you're not completely copying, so it looks a little different on their platform than it does on your own.
Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, that was a great question. So if people would want some help from you, some guidance from you, what do you have for them?
So I'm so glad you asked. So aside from my free 15-minute discovery call, please reach out, schedule a call, and we can talk about your individual projects, because I do one-on-one coaching. But aside from that, I have a 3-week VIP blogging for your business live workshop where I will teach you how to write content thoughtfully and purposefully while satisfying your readers' intent and resolving their pain points. I'll provide you with the tools to really overcome your overwhelm that writing creates, because it's a scary process. And we'll go really deep into the mechanics behind blogging, the keyword optimization, the formatting requirements, how to generate headlines that people will actually click through to read your article, and linking and repurposing. And in the end, the workshop will really teach you how to write content in your own unique voice that resonates with your audience and educates them. And you'll be inspired to write consistently with tools to publish your content across different mediums. And really, you'll understand how to get your voice out there authentically. And so it's a live workshop that kicks off August 20th.
Awesome. So I take it it's online.
It is. It's an online 3-week course where we will meet every Thursday for an hour, and we'll really go deep into the methodology. And then we'll also have a private Facebook group where we can collaborate and share ideas. And I'll be there once a week for 60 minutes, as well. So we can do a Q&A and really help you through your blogging process.
Wonderful. All right. Well, we already have that Brian's interested in knowing more about your workshop, and I'm sure there will be others as well. So, Rhonda, thanks for talking to us some about blogging and how we can get started. And when you start to say all those things you have to think about, like your keywords and your title and the formatting, like that just gives me a headache. So, but thank you so much. And what a delight to chat with you today. And we'll look forward to chatting with you again. We can do more chat on writing your stories. So thanks,
Terilee, thank you so much. This has been such a pleasure.
It's a delight to see you today on screen. So everyone have a great day, and we'll see you soon.